Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Anthology of the Killer. Last time we completed the Voice of the Killer chapter, which got me really excited and interested in what is this story gonna show. I'm really curious to see just how it develops. The next chapter is the Hands of the Killer. The Voice of the Killer seems to show like his influence and such in just daily life. The Hands? Well, I have a worse idea for that. They say that later on BB will drop by. Is that so? I'd like to meet BB. BB is also kind of known around here. Well, she makes the magazines, so it makes sense. There's a lot of those houses. I inspected the voices room off video, and a lot of it actually was foreshadowing for what came later during the thing, not just the voice there. And so we should probably be careful in looking at what's around us. Oh yeah, this is gonna be interesting. That's what... Hello? Simpson? Well, let's walk right into the Hands of the Killer, where BB seems to find a lot of merch of herself, and there's some sort of a cult, which reminds me of someone I'm not gonna mention. Or maybe a group of some kind. Guess we'll see. Hands of the Killer. This is so abstract. I wake up one night to a horrible scream outside my window. It sounds like the killer shot it again. She looks pretty much just fed up with it. I think it's just a normal occurrence at this point. The moon is high, but I'm feeling restless. The apartment blocks protective shutters have gone down for the night. Maybe a walk around is what I need. Protective shutters, wow, okay. We're really adjusting our civilization to the killer. Yeah, that's gonna be good. Progress on my new zine remains slow as I keep falling asleep in the middle of the sentences. On the other hand, the effect is kind of funny. Is this what it means to be a new wave? BB's reports, note on the stranger masks. Recently, strange masks have begun appearing in the city. What with those masks? Nobody wants to talk about them, in my opinion. Yes. Night Clown. Oh yeah. This whole world is based on the killer. Okay, this is a door, I don't wanna go in there yet. Oh? BB, is that you? I think we're running low on merchandise for the online store. Oh, you have an online store. Okay, yeah, you're an influencer of some kind and not just by those signs. My sister is easy. It's still hard at work. Her hours have become increasingly regular since she started using the internet. Every day she says it makes her smarter, but at what cost? She looks so similar to you. Retro Zoe. Bored doll. Okay, Maldi. Oh, if you're already awake, could you run for some supplies? Using forbidden knowledge Zizi discovered we could pay the rent by putting mysterious items up for sale online. I'm in charge of inventory, which means my job is grabbing them there beforehand. Oh, so we're just stealing and reselling. Okay. And we got to collect all of those things that we sell. We sell Mrs. Doubles, Doubtfire VHSs, as well as a board doll, plastic thing, don't even bother with the name, a fake plant, horrible lamp, masks, and rubber eyes. Seems about right. But nobody seems to guard these things or pay attention when they're lost. Who's buying them? How do they have any value? That's true. I told you that's just the economy. No, but their said it has to make sense. Just keep an eye out for any old beanie babies while you're out there. I'm smelling some criticism of capitalism, I like it. Alright. Now this must be the exciting new sense of direction in life that can only come via attaining a career in this world. And in our world, pretty much, for most of people. That's design. Okay, let's go out and look for the items then. Aside from night noises, this part of the city has many amenities. The rooms here are cheap because of all the murderers, and fortune to rent is due all the same. Another reason for the cheap rooms is the antique security system, far enough today's superior anti-door technology. This elevator will be unstable till morning. The shutters are scored and pitted. Unusable until morning. The shutters are scored and pitted on both sides with knife marks. Wow, so killers are just like a normal thing that just comes out at night and you just need to stay indoors and lock off. Pretty much just monsters at this point, wow. This is really a very interesting coral building. Let's see what's around here. This is suspicious. This is gonna open. Grabber too. Moving cow. Well, they will take you away. Oh, mercy. The whole thing is just based around murder. Every week someone leaves one of these flyers in the hall. Last I wonder what is it about this town that it's does such a weird advertising sensibility. There's the weird dump. Can I pick that up? And the fake plant. No, I can't. Okay. Lag. The television is playing a foreign drama, but I can sort of work out what's meant to be happening. Oh, I like what you're doing here. The more real looking stuff that actually makes sense to us more or less, you cannot understand. Like you live in a separate world and they call it foreign. That's really cool. Friendly reminder. Owners not liable for what happens in the tunnels. Tunnels. Oh lord. Oh! I can hide behind here if need be. Absolutely invisible. You know, your small scale is preferably an advantage in this world. Then again... Small scale. That's one way to call small sorts. A soft vibration runs through the floor of the laundry room. None of the other residents are around at this hour, but all the washers are in use day and night. Day and night. Well, I'm sorry. Anyway. Wow, that's a huge laundry room. The whole concept of laundry rooms is just so foreign to me as an Eastern person. We just have laundry rooms at home, not in the bathroom. The bathroom, oh my goodness, and our friends, what? Anyway. Through the window of the washer, that's one way to call that, I can see a kind of greyish pulpy batch shortened and indefinitely by the big spinners. I guess someone wants it very clean. Nothing hidden here? Not at all. I've never been able to find out who pulled off the tunnel cover to start with, although the joke is that the owner thought it would be cheaper than building you a fire escape. The air from inside is inviting and cool. Don't crawl in there, please. Oh, there's no other way, it isn't. Alright then. And back to first person. I like the switches of perspective, it makes the game very interesting. Like your controls just change completely once in a while. And if I were to try and run in this controls, I'm pretty sure it would be even harder than in third person. Tunnel down there. Yeah, it's just the compressed footsteps and the subtle ambience. We're literally spying on people right now, by the way. That's the other entrance, right? Yep. Fairly linear, though doesn't appear to be, which is really nice, a really nice touch. When it doesn't feel linear, and it is. I climb out into some kind of storeroom. Dead moths under my feet. The clothes here look to be around 20-year-old, which is not enough, so I'll have to go deeper. Wait, are you looking for clothes right now? I mean, I totally get you with the not old enough. Man, BB is absolutely gonna be relatable to me throughout this game, I'm pretty sure. And she even has her own aura, her own little light. Ah, nice. At this point, I feel I should explain something about the nature of the building. Go on ahead. Like many cities, this one underwent many changes over the years. There was an industrial period, a retail period, a service period, etc. Until gradually the things it manufactures became too abstract and indecipherable to easily be summarized in any way. I still hope to find out what they are myself someday. Wow, so that's another interesting city building, world building, but I'll talk about that in a moment. Anyway, with each change in the economy, the building was adapted to a new shape, new rooms added or closed off. Each layer wrapped piecemeal over the last to form new spaces where opportunity might live. So whenever the economy changed its goal, so did change the whole city, just rebuilding and reshaping for the purpose of it. That is so cool. Speaking of which, Zizi says the sweet spot for nostalgia material is 30 to 40 years old, or old enough to smell like death. I think the internet is accelerating her tendencies towards the gothic. Personally, I've always been more about true crime. Same here. What is this weird noise? Also, this is just a layer on layer of buildings, and those all are just closed off and forgotten. It's slowly collapsing. Yeah, this society is insanely unstable. I really want to learn more about this, it's so cool. I displaced some spiders under image in the box. Result? 3 copies of Patch Adams on VHS. A jigsaw puzzle with a picture of a boat. Miscellaneous plastic I just felt like carrying kind of it back. The search goes on. You didn't supply the type of person to cuss. Well, I was wrong. Is this that one the progression path, or... Yeah, it looks like it. Gonna go down this way. When I pick up the bird doll, a layer of greasy rubber skin comes up and sticks to my hand. The bulbous eyes roll crazily around. Not good to sell, but maybe it could be scavenged for parts? I make a mental note. I just love how the story is delivered. There's something so special about it. Let's go this way first. Underbox, this one says stickies and shows a smiling woman being encased in green slime. It's being held tightly shut with electrical tape. That is great. Good thing. That scared me so much, but I finished through one of the vents and I know that it's just like what's it called, a hot hanger or coat hanger, I don't remember. This might be the first time I've seen such a cool combination of 2D and 3D. What are those? Looks like handprints. Wait, no. No! I want to go back, there was something I didn't explore, no! Okay, so don't pass through the rules until you explore the whole area, I know that. So far, tonight's speaking have been slim, so I keep moving and gradually find myself in a place I've never been before. The corridors are narrow, but still feel lived in. Somehow, the rooms get closer, the classes are more deliberate. I hear laughing. Or breathing. Flyers for a local bingo night have been left in the hall. A potted plant that's still alive, old but well-used office supplies that don't have too much dust. I hear soft whispering behind the walls. That's soft whispering! That noise is so disturbing. Hello? That's just the flower again. This part feels like a waiting room, but there is no one else around. Fresh magazines have been left on the couches. Who are they expecting here exactly? The killer? Is your name Donald Duck? No. I've got it! In this case you must be Mickey Mouse. No. If your name is not Mickey Mouse, then you must be Donald Duck. Please don't waste my time with insults to my intelligence. Anyway, come inside. Oh my god! Help, don't kidnap me! I'm not worth anything monetarily. What's this? Why, it's my first strangled victim, doll, circa 1971, in surprisingly good condition. I did believe we were reduced up the last of them sometime before. I wonder where they found it. Oh! So, they made a strangled doll after your appearance. Well, isn't that just great? What? I'm not a doll? Really? You're just very similar though. Hell, don't strangle me, I'm a real person. Are you a doll? No, that doesn't seem to be. A stupid coincidence. Or is it? Maybe it's models around you because you're a celebrity. Well, anyway. Oh, they were a wonderful toy. If you opened up the torso, they had these plastic innards, and if you stood on their throats, their eyes would really bulge. Sometimes I think that's what first put me on the path of pure research before administrative duties began to take up all my time. You're studying murdering people, and that's just great. In truth, it makes a little difference. As like everybody in the college, I lost the ability to distinguish people from dolls some time ago. I wonder why I'm talking to a toy old age. Soon I'll ask a member of staff to come in and crave off the skin or the coating or what have you. And we can figure out what lies inside. The path of pure research is long. In the meantime, there are meetings. Goodbye now. Wait, this is a college? College of what? Lucky they seem to have a very abstract notion of how nuts work. But I guess that's academia for you. I better move. Absolutely. I tried to keep track of how far I was being carried, but lost count around like 11 flight of stairs from the window. The town has a postcard aspect like the view from a penthouse. Has my fashion sense really been ripping off an obscure and horrible dull line for all these years? It's nothing new under the sun. They look too mutilated to be worth anything, so I guess the terrible secret dies with them. Well, that's skedaddle. I hear a drilling noise and breaking glass and everything smells like sawdust and wet paint. I feel like a work in progress. Something tells me you should stay out of people's way. Absolutely. Absolutely should. Oh my goodness, they are studying, killing and producing the killing machines. Posters on the wall of school production of male model under very grand special effect. I used knives and drills for solid hour exchange. Oh god! Welcome, Bon Von. This demonstration apartment has been carefully set up for you to appreciate new techniques. As though in the village, please restore all equipment to proper place after using. Goodness gracious. Well maintained window ledges and ladders just out of sight allow easy access. Try softly tapping at the window from outside and if someone comes to throw open the curtain for extra effect. The uncanniness of the instructions will also buy you more time. This is so stressful! And this is exactly like the layout of our house. Ideal murder is a dynamic interplay of elements. Here the possibility of the sleeping victim is statistically offset by an index to this proportion of naive violence. Remember, your ABC is always big self-thinking. They're literally just teaching new people how to become killers. I mean, what else did you expect from this? Oh god. Oh god. A horrible noise of splitting plastic, screaming and breaking can be heard coming from behind the door, which I resolve firmly stay on the side of. Oh god. Get out of here, please. Boy, they really went all out on renovating this place. Been have the wallpaper outlines of sealed doorways can be seen. Decades of stuff wrote us peeled off the walls as I move by. Oh my goodness! Pages and pages of rambling text on moldering and this colored paper have been stuck upon the walls with what looks to be ketchup. The academic job market takes another toll. Saw history in the body of a murder convict, while eyes plain saw it in a decapitated king, creating history in the duty of all murderers, and in the tools they hack with receiving that the reflections of a new age that is to come. To perfect murderer we must create a new universe devoted exclusively towards that purpose. We must also consider the possibility that we live in it already. To imagine a new society is to call it into being. We must first prepare all this stuff by laws. Yeah, I think you've already succeeded with your goals, creating a murder-oriented society. And it worked. Photographs mark the inauguration of the college on the evening of the Great Fusion. What's the point of portraits when everyone is wearing a mask? My goodness, what's this? Having survived the workshop necessity, I now find myself stranded in the world of the ascetics. Such are the thoughts of the general public as they make their cautious entrance into history. Lord have mercy. Just get me out of here already! Wait, I wanna see everything though. Oh lord. And he got me. Can that be a murder weapon? My physics project will finally resolve this ancient question using pattern and form, interference and then destroy the subject with own sense of physics and physical coherence. It just feels like a stupid music video. Flee! Guys, do not get me to flee. God, the noises are so loud, hold up! Tune this down. Yeah, this is quite the experience, and I think it is intended to be this loud. Well, an experiment is just as valuable when tried. That sort of decoration is sure to be popular in the new regime, as well as people will want something interesting to look at as they're waiting to be killed. Please adjust your portfolios accordingly. God. Just slowly and carefully and full of calculation, engineering a murder-based society. This is such a good concept though. The metaphors of chopping and craving embodied in sculpture are tried to be fuse. We find instead our purpose is in an art of brilliant monuments to kill people in the shadow of, you know, classicism. In our video lab we can cover to influence the culture by filming our death fantasies and releasing them as commercial horror films. Our Bloody Night franchise has sold thousands of copies. Bloody Night? Aren't those the shitty direct-to-video horror films that everybody watches to make fun of everybody? What now? Your propaganda is fading. That's good to hear. My goodness, how's this happen? Yeah, we started releasing that. We're out! Jeez, this is truly an amazing concept and amazingly executed. I'm gonna have so much to say about this chapter by the end of it, but for now I'm just focused on finding the way out. Sound sculptures masks the sounds of distant screams approaching steps. As such, I believe they will be very popular. Of course, ultimately such noises are the foundation of far greater symphony, but there is no shame in being midwife to a dream. Everything just for the sake of... You already know what. I feel like I shouldn't say these words too much or I'm gonna demonetized. Well, I probably already will. And what's this place? Oh, we've been here already. Right, that's where we started, and then we are going this way. Or in here? Yeah, into here. No, we've already been here. What? Way out, please. I need to escape this cursed place. Yes. Kitties? Account Flatness is in the middle of the horrible murderer compound. Respectable leather-bound Thomas line the walls. An aura of propriety seems to muffle all sounds. I think my nose is bleeding. Copies of the owner's publications, including Introduction to the Western Canon, Advanced Studies in the Western Canon, Whatever Happened to the Western Canon, and the Western Canon Rocks Out, Abridged Edition for 10-cent study groups. A picture of the hooded man I met when I woke up. The prestigious Dr. Zhu Wu's attention at an academic sir with his all-embracing knowledge of the cultural world. Yeah, so right, okay. Oh god! Haha, I wonder, is it sentimental? I held on to all the aspects of my old career, but I always wanted to live inside a tomb. Talking doll, you've been wandering around the pieces of the world that was. Wouldn't you like to visit the world that is to come? No. The interest of the homicide has always been symbolic. Real death has no consequence, and in fact is rather kitsch. What matters is the new world we can glimpse in the idea. What is the utopia of murder? Oh god. Trying to create utopia on a fundamentally dystopian idea, I see. I'm not having it. I'm out of here. The sun and the moon Knives, ropes, buildings, clouds, two streets, and the dark blue fields, a trembling and horrible suspense that envelopes all things, changing the completely way living and things unchanged. The new world will need laws and arts. We can teach them to be the hand. I can't read, it's too fast! To be the hand that guides the knife, the hands of the killer. Did you know? I saw him once. It was a night like this. I knew my life would change. The most beautiful feeling I know is being able to see his train folding, seeing himself at the crest of the wave. A new world emerges from my coffin of the old. I have seen the world splitting open ahead. Oh my goodness! This made me read the fastest I ever read in the world. Where are you? My eyesight is quite bad these days. Haha, I haven't moved like this for quite a while. None of us tend to leave campus these days. You know how it is. As you think and think, and the thickest grow denser. I can still hear the floods droning voice behind me, but the corridors seem quieter, more familiar. I could swear I once found a little cache of troll dolls inside one of these rooms. It has multiple ways, so this isn't gonna be good. There is like but looks more maintenance than others. A sticker on the other side and a seal with hallway access panel. A menu relocation of the long lost air controls. Oh man. There's a lever on this, so it's probably the thing that opens the door. I'm getting sick and tired of being chased by murderers all night, and I'm not going to look into this any further. Huh? Who's there? Ah, it's you, my goodness. Did it have hardly altered you at all? Is this the murderer? Like the murderer? I think it is. It's the murderer. Like the most influential one, I'm pretty sure. Though that's just a theory for now. I don't want to go that way. And of course he fled. He's the guy right here. This isn't good. This isn't good at all. Go the opposite direction. Into here. Yes. And just move. Maybe, matter of fact, no, let's see at least. And keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Oh, Lord have mercy. Hi there. Don't seem to be chasing me yet. Oh god. If you're gonna make me run in the first person perspective, I'm gonna be dead. Oh god! And she fell down right into her bathroom. BBC reported epilogue. After finding my way inside the vent, I was able to get back to the apartment without any further incident. Although I night long strange noises echoed through the pipes. The next morning we totaled up the day's haul. Result, assorted pogs and a pamphlet that must have been placed in my pocket somehow. Of night school. Prospectus 1920. Frightening quote, interesting quote to be. I thought the pamphlet might have been worth something, but these days there are copies lying around inside the bus station for free. Press escape to close the report. So that was the hands of the killer. And oh my god. Was this one intense? We finally got to meet what seems to be the killer, like the actual killer that everyone seems to know of. Also learning that the society was meant to be based upon murder, and that it's pretty much studied as another science. And also we learned a lot of very interesting facts about, for example, the architecture of this place and such. And I really cannot wait to see more. In the next episode we will see the drill of the killer. But as for now, if you like this video, please remember to like, comment and subscribe. Comment any ideas you have for other videos I should make other games maybe I should record or videos I should react to, whatever you like. And I hope to see you in the next one.